Hello everyone, thank you for tuning in. I'm Priyansh from Team SigNoz, and in this tutorial we will demonstrate how to instrument a NestJS application with OpenTelemetry. And in order to do that, we will use a sample NestJS application and instrument the sample app with OpenTelemetry libraries. OpenTelemetry enables you to generate telemetry data like logs, metrics, and traces from your application. You then need a backend to send the collected telemetry data. So in this tutorial, we will use SigNoz, an open source APM application performance management tool built to support OpenTelemetry natively. So let's get started. So for the purpose of this video, we'll use this blog post. The links will be in the description below. It says monitoring your NestJS application using OpenTelemetry. So you can read about what is OpenTelemetry, a set of tools, APIs, and SDKs. Then this is the area of interest. So running a NestJS application with OpenTelemetry. So before we proceed, there are 4 things that we need to know. First is we'll install SigNoz, and then we'll clone the sample NestJS application, and then we'll instrument the app with OpenTelemetry, and then set the OpenTelemetry exporter endpoint to a specified port of the machine where SigNoz is installed. And then finally, we'll use SigNoz dashboard to analyze metrics and traces. So first, let's get going and install SigNoz. I'll just copy this piece of command over here, go to my item terminal. So as you can see, I have a SigNoz demo directory in my desktop. So let me just, copy it again, paste, and it will clone SigNoz and it will install SigNoz on my local machine. By the way, I'm using MacBook Air M1. So it's starting Docker, and I'll skip to the step where the installation is over. It's pretty straightforward. So yeah, the installation is complete. As you can see, it just pulled some images and then we get a success. So let me put my email real quick in here. priyansh@signoz.io and hit enter. Cool. So SigNoz is installed. Let me go and show it to you. You can access the UI at port 3301. And yeah, this is the login screen that you will see. So there are some things which you need to know. SigNoz provides role-based access control features. So you can create an account with admin access, and then you can invite your team members to collaborate. So I have my login credentials, so I'll just log in real quick. You can create an account or log in. So after logging in, this is the first screen that you will see. We have 4 dummy services on the screen. It comes with the SigNoz, the hot rod application. You can also install SigNoz without these services. And yeah, let's go back to the blog post. So yeah, the application list shown in the dashboard is from sample app called the hot ROD that comes bundled with SigNoz installation package. You can also remove those, go to docs and you'll find it. Next, let's move on and instrument sample Node.js application. So the link for the sample Node.js application is down here. Let me show you. Yeah, it's right here. So I already have opened it up, and let me clone it. And cd into it, and then open it in VS Code editor. All right. So we have some files over here, controller specs, module, services, etc., etc. Now, following the blog, we need to install some dependencies. We need to create a tracer.ts file, and then the IP of SigNoz will be localhost if you are running SigNoz locally, which we are. So let's see what's in there with the tracer file. It's already created for us. The code that you see in the blog post is constant OpenTelemetry requiring this package, and then sdk.start process.sig term, etc., etc. Everything is in here. These errors are because we have not installed these dependencies, but we'll do shortly. Then import the tracer module where your app starts. So on main.ts file or the file where your app starts, import tracer using the below command. So let me go to tracer.ts file, and yeah, the tracer code is here. Then start the tracer, await tracer.start, and now you can run your NestJS application. So to run the NestJS application, let's go to that repository, that sample NestJS app, and it says npm install. So I'll just go and, okay, let me do it here. Okay, sorry. Yeah, npm install. So yeah, npm install command is successful. It's giving me some warnings of deprecated packages. So let me just npm audit fix it. Okay, we are done with the installation, and let's go back to the repository readme section. Now to run the app, you just need to run npm run start. npm run start. So the app has started. Yep. Just go to 3001 port, and yeah, we just have a simple hello world, and I'm just hitting the endpoint again and again, refreshing the page. So we have some data to monitor in the SigNoz dashboard. All right, let me open up, hit refresh, and yeah, you can see the sample Node.js app local on the applications tab. So these are some of the details. Let me click on one, or you can also click on any endpoint here and go to view traces for it. And we are now on the traces tab. Let me click on one of these, and yeah, this gives us the trace details. In this trace there are basically 8 spans, and this is the Gantt chart and frame graph view. So select any one of the traces. Let me select this trace, and you can also see the tags and events associated with this span, the SDK version, the express name, and events. So there are currently no events in the selected span, as this is just dummy data. And yeah, that's pretty much it. If you want, you can go to any dummy application that we have to see a more detailed view of how SigNoz actually works for you. And yeah, in this trace we have 50 spans, and each one of the spans have details like this red one, the get driver. Red one is kind of excuse me, it kind of is a Redis timeout, so it's an error span. So as you can see, we have 2 error spans in here. This span is taking 741 millisecond. And if you want to just focus on a selected span, let me click on this one and focus on selected span. So now only these 15 spans will come on the entire screen. So kind of a focused view. So I think that's all from my side for today. And if you have any questions about SigNoz, definitely reach out to us on our Slack channel, a place where we discuss things around open source, observability, and APM. Links to everything will be in the description below. Looking forward for your feedback on how we can make SigNoz better. And with that, I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.